Good morning. Day 28 is off to a good start. Earlier than yesterday, later than we wanted to start today. And the morning starts with a long uphill grind. But we're here after that. It's a pretty smooth hike. So again, probably 15 to 20 miles today. We'll see how it goes. Water's getting more scarce. There's a section coming up where they say there's basically no camping for 8 miles. Of course, that 8 miles happens to be exactly where we want to camp. So, come along. We'll see what the day brings. Happy trails. There is a big bear wandering around here somewhere. That's pretty big. Let's hope we don't find him. I'm going to give you a quick 360 here. We have just completed this morning's ridiculously large climb. It wasn't that ridiculous. It's about 1,000 feet. We're well above 7,000 feet now. We started out this morning, I think around 6. And we're now headed off to the west. You see the Pacific Ocean there? Yeah, no, I can't either. There's the trail where we're headed north. Top Rock's ahead of me a little way into there. Those are the mountains. Anyway, just thought I'd share. That's where we're at right now. Well, we just completed our last really big climb for a while. Over the next 17 and a half miles or so, we're going to drop down over 5,000 feet. We're over 7,000 feet now. We'll get on down to around, I don't know, 2,500, 2,250, somewhere there. Along the way, we'll do some little ups, 100 foot per mile sort of ups. But pretty much that means it's a steady decline for a while, which is kind of nice. I can use a break. We're supposed to be coming to a burn area that's pretty, people think it's pretty ugly. I'm looking forward to seeing it just to see, is it as ugly as they seem to imply it is. You know, burn areas can be pretty devastating, but sometimes it's the forest renewing itself. So we've seen some places that actually probably could benefit from some burns. Anyway, so that's what's ahead for us. Right at the moment, we're still walking through the forest. Been doing a lot of that these last few days. Haven't seen any bears, just bear signs. Probably going to keep it that way. See you down the trail. Well, we've hit this logging operation, and we know the trail's here somewhere, but it's been pretty much obliterated by the selective cutting. So what we're trying to do is follow the footprints and say, yeah, most people are walking this way, it must be the right way to go. But sometimes it's even hard to find the footprints. And the trees keep rolling to market. Well, this is some of the burn area, and it'll be burnt a lot worse later, but this is kind of interesting. Just the green, the trees burn at the bottom, but not at the tops, but the limbs coming off, the logging operations. A little different. It's not where I'd say you'd go for your most spectacular use, but it is interesting. Tip of the day, posture. Walk proud. Otherwise you start slouching over, your neck starts hurting, you're looking down too much, just pain. Keep your head high. Enjoy the walk. You'll thank me later, especially in the evening when your neck and your shoulders really feel the load of bad posture. It's probably good for your legs too. Anyway, that's your tip for the day. Watch your posture. A lot of hikers were calling this ugly. I gotta tell you, I think it's kind of pretty. It's different. And I'm not sure how many of these trees are gonna snap back and how many are truly dead from the bark being burned. But it's definitely a different look. Black trees with orange limbs. But I won't say it's ugly, definitely different. Now this area is more burnt, really burnt. Even the pine needles on the ground, everything's burnt. So I can see where people might find this less attractive. And this is kind of like how San Diego would look after a fire went through. Oak trees. We've dropped down a lot in elevation. Like I said, much more like San Diego County. Feels like San Diego County. Hot like San Diego County. But interesting nonetheless. Day 28, coming to a close. Record for this year, how far did we go?
23.1 trail miles.
23.1 trail miles.
23.1 trail miles. Big day.
And 4,000 feet elevation drop or something like that?
Well, yeah, at least. I don't know in total, but we're 3,000 less than we were this morning.
And we went up and down a bunch.
Yeah, so.
It's been a long day. We're really tired. We're here by the Feather River tributaries, we think?
Middle Fork.
Middle Fork. And we're being eaten alive. So, hey, I'm going to say happy trails and fair winds and get a tent set up and get some deed on and do something about all these bugs. Fair winds. This is
trying not to step on any lofty things, crawdads.
This is Top Rock, trying to avoid stepping on crawdads.
Jeez, man. That's not warm, you lied.
It's easier if you just slip.
Yeah.
He says it's not warm, I lied, but I didn't. There you go.
Ah!